Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra II Unit 5.5 Notes, Day 2. Today we're continuing our discussion with cubic functions, and we're going to be having factors with coefficients other than 1. So let's take a look at that. How would we solve this first guy right here? I just want to solve for x. Get the x by itself. Well, we would subtract 3 to both sides. And then we have 2x equals -3, and then divide by 2, and we get x equals -3 over 2. Now real quick, Mr. Grice is crazy. Let's change that to black. Okay, so if you notice, x equals -3 over 2 is the same thing as 2x plus 3. We can kind of work backwards and solve, or we can just start getting really good and figuring this out right away. So we'll do a combination of the two. So when I'm writing the factors, remember we take the opposite. So when x equals 3, my factor is x minus 3. We're going to do that one in a second, and then we have x minus 2. So we did the first one. We're going to do the second one in a second, and then there's the third one. So if I have x, we're going to do this in another color because this is our side work. So we have x equals -1/2. So I'm going to get the other side to 0. So to get the other side to 0, I'm going to multiply by 2. I'm doing inverse. So I have 2x equals -1. And then to get 0, I would add 1 to the other side and have 2x plus 1 equals to 0. So this is what I started with. That's what goes inside. Okay? So this is my x, and then we take the opposite. Okay? And now the rest is the same. I need to distribute. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times 1 is, hold on, is a positive 1x. -3 times 2 is a -6x. -3 times -1 is -3. And then we still have the x minus 2. We're going to combine our like terms to get 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 times x minus 2. We're going to use the box method. So we got 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 and x minus 2. And then we multiply. X times 2x squared is 2x cubed. X times -5x is -5x squared. X times -3 is -3x. -2 times 2 is a -4, and then it's x squared. -2 times -5 is a positive 10x, and then -2 times -2 is a positive 6. So at the very end, we're going to label it, and then we get 2x cubed minus 9x squared plus 7x plus 6. And that's my final answer. Now, how could I double check it? Well, we would double check it by taking our calculator, going to apps, to Polysmelt. We want to go to root finder, which is the first one. Remember how we set everything up. You should look like this. You can pause the video to double check it. Then I'm going to click on next. And all I'm going to do is enter my coefficients. I had a 2, -9, 7, and 6. And then I go to solve. And then I get our original answers of 3, 2, and -1/2. So that's a way to check, did you do it correctly? Okay. So there's where my first one's gonna go. Oh, sorry, Mr. Grice. Yellow goes first. Yes, I know, I'm crazy. Okay, that's where we're gonna put the blue and the pink. So I don't know what my yellow one is. My blue one is gonna be -4, and this is gonna be a +2. Okay, so if I have x equaling 3/4, I want to do the opposite, so I'm gonna get the other side equal to 0. So I have 4x equals 3, and then I would subtract the 3 to both sides to get 4x minus 3 equals 0. Okay, and so 4x minus 3 is what we're going to plug in. Okay, yeah, and distribute. 4x times 4x is 4x squared. 4x times -4 is a -16x. -3 times x is -3x. -3 times -4 is a +12. Okay, and then when we combine like terms, we're going to get 4x squared minus 19x plus 12 and x plus 2. Okay, and then we're going to do the box method. Scroll down a little bit. We have 4x squared minus 19x plus 12 and x plus 2. 4x cubes, 19x squared. Sorry guys, my pen's being silly. Okay, back in business. Plus 12x plus 8x squared minus 38x and then plus 24. Okay, we're going to label the function, and then we get 4x cubed minus 11x squared. -38 plus 12 is a -36x, sorry, not x squared, but x, and then plus 24. Okay, we just have to be very careful. Double, triple check your coefficients and your exponents. Okay, and then you can always double check by going into your calculator. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3. So it takes the opposite, x plus 3, x plus 2. Now this is my x, so it's going to be 5x. And then here I take the opposite. So this is actually 5x plus 3. Okay? Now, if you don't believe me, you can go off to the side and do all that side work that we had before. So x equals -3/5. I would multiply by 5, and then I would add the 3. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and distribute. We get x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6, and then 5x plus 3. Combine your like terms, x squared plus 5x plus 6, 5x plus 3, and then we're going to go ahead and do the box method for that last part. X squared plus 5x plus 6, 5x plus 3. Why don't you go ahead and see if you can multiply and do that on your own. Good luck. Okay, and you should get 5x cubed plus 28x plus 45 plus 18. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3. See if you guys can get the 3 factors all on your own. Go ahead and pause the video and good luck. Okay, you should have gotten x minus 1, x plus 8, and 2x minus 3. Mr. Grice, how'd you get 2x minus 3? Well, x equals 2/3. I would multiply by 3, and then, I'm sorry, did I write that down wrong? 3 over 2. Yeah, I wrote it wrong over here. Sorry. 3 over 2, so it would have been 2x equals 3, and then subtract the 3 to get 2x minus 3. Okay. All right. X times x, we get x squared. X times 8 is 8x. Negative 1 times x. And then negative 1 times 8. 2x minus 3. Combine your like terms. X squared plus 7x minus 8 times 2x minus 3. Okay, and then box method, x squared plus 7x minus 8, 2x minus 3. And then 2x times x squared, we get 2x cubed. 2x times 7x is a positive 14x squared. 2x times negative 8 is a negative 16x. Negative 3 times x squared, negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times 7 is a negative 21x. And negative 3 times negative 8 is a positive 24. Okay, so we'll just label this one m of x equals 2x cubed plus 11x squared minus 37x plus 24. All right, number 5. So we got 1, 2, 3. The middle ones are easy. So the x plus 2, x plus 1, and it'll be 4x minus 1. Okay. Multiply by 4, and then we subtract the 1 to get to 0. Okay. All right, the first distribution is all on you. Go ahead and pause the video, and good luck. Okay, so you should have gotten 4x squared plus 7x minus 1, and then x plus 1. And then we've got a trinomial times a binomial, so 4x squared plus 7x minus 1, and then x plus 1. And then once again, you guys are on your own. Go ahead and pause that video, and good luck. Okay, you should have gotten 4x cubed plus 11x squared plus 5x minus 2. I want to let you guys know I did make one mistake when I was multiplying. That should have been a negative 2, and I think I wrote negative 1. Okay? All right, last one, number 6. You guys are all on your own. No, no help from Mr. Grice whatsoever. Don't worry, you can do it. Okay, go ahead and pause the video, do everything, and then you can check your answer at the very end. Go ahead and pause the video, and good luck. Don't cheat, pause the video. Okay, and there you can see my final answer of 4x cubed plus 9x squared minus 19x minus 30. And that's it, guys. Now, if you have any questions or need any extra assistance, please come see Ms. Carranza or myself. We would love to help you out. Otherwise, your homework is 5.5 practice B. So it's a combination of a lot of stuff. Ooh, and a review of functions and zeros. Okay, so if you have any questions, come find us. Otherwise, this is Mr. Grice signing off for Algebra 2 Unit 5.5 Notes, Day 2. Thanks for watching.